This is a quick demo of the KamerSchool application. KamerSchool is a school management platform we built to help secondary and high schools here in Cameroon in both the English and French educational subsystems go fully digital. It helps schools have more control, better insights, and takes a lot of manual work off their plates. But maybe most importantly, it helps parents be more in the loop and involved in their kids' education and growth through the KamerSchool student portal, which we will demo in a future video. For this video though, I'll walk you through the school admin dashboard and what it has to offer. Let's get into it. So here we have the KamerSchool login page. I have gone ahead and created a school with some fake data for the purposes of this video. To get into the dashboard, you will enter the unique school ID and password we give you and click on sign in, and we're in. Welcome to the KamerSchool dashboard page, your school central command center. I'll show you around. What we're looking at now is the main dashboard overview. This is where you get that instant snapshot of everything happening in your school. We will dive into it in a minute. But first, over here on the left, we've got your main navigation sidebar. This is your roadmap to all your powerful features KamerSchool offers, and we will go through all of them. At the top here, you'll find a global search bar, super useful for quickly finding a specific student or class, an announcement, or really whatever. Over here at the top right, we can easily access our account settings page, our customer support page, or log out from the application. Now that we know our way around, let's quickly go over the main dashboard page. Over here at the top, we've got some quick action buttons to quickly perform some actions like adding a class, sending a new announcement, adding a student, or scheduling an event. Below that, we've got some main important school statistics like the total number of students, the total number of teachers, and the total number of classes. And next, we've got a quick snapshot of our school performances for the last assessment period, which could be a sequence or a term. Here we can find some important school statistics like our school average, the highest average in our school, the lowest average, and the pass rate. We can also find some quick statistics like the top 5 performing subjects in our school and the lowest performing subjects in our school. We can also have a quick snapshot of our class performances, ranking our classes from the best performing classes to the lowest performing classes. We can also find grade distribution, subject performance analysis, and the top students in our school from various classes. Next, we have teacher performances, which also ranks our teachers from the best performing teachers, and so on. We also have class performances, which shows a quick snapshot of how our various individual classes performed in the last assessment period. Next, we've got our attendance metrics, which shows a quick snapshot of our school's attendance statistics for different weeks. We can find statistics for our entire school or individual class attendance metrics. Next, we've got our announcements. This shows us the last created announcements for our school. We're going to click on View All to view all our announcements and to create new announcements. Next to it, we've also got our school calendar. Here, we can view our school scheduled events. We can also click on Schedule New Event to create new events for our school. And that's it. That was a quick look at our main dashboard page. Next, we'll look at the classes page. Here we are on our classes page, where you find all the classes in our school listed out. Click on a class, and this takes us to the classes detail page, where all our classes information is organized into various tabs. Our first tab is our overview tab, which gives us a complete summary of our class. You can see the total number of students, the total number of subjects taken in our class, and the average age of students in our class. We can also see the attendance summary and other class information. Our next tab is our attendance tab. Here, we can quickly view and record attendance for students in our class. Click on Record Attendance, select the date, and as you can see, every student is pre-marked as present to save us time. Quickly edit for students who are late. Click on Save Attendance, and it's that simple. And even better, we can click on Export PDF to download a printable PDF of our class's attendance. Our next tab is our Students tab, which shows us all the students enrolled in our class. We can also find some important student information like their student ID, their gender, their enrollment date, and their age. Clicking on an individual student will take us to the student detail page, which we will look at later. And finally, our Subjects tab. This is where you can select the subjects offered in this class, assign a teacher, a coefficient, and make our subjects mandatory or optional. And that was it for our class page and our classes detail page. Next, let's look at our results page. And now we arrive at the results page. This is the central hub for managing all academic results for your entire school. I'll walk you through the process step by step to show you how simple it is. Here, we can manage results for a sequence, a term, or an entire academic year. Let's start with a simple sequence. As you can see, we have selected our current academic year, our current term, and the specific sequence for whose results we're working on. Then we choose one of the classes in our school. And currently, our dashboard is empty. To change that, we have to record scores for all the individual subjects in our class. To do that, we go to the Individual Subject Scores tab. Here, we can select a subject and record scores for it. As you can see, I have gone ahead and actually pre-recorded all the scores for all the subjects in our class, but I'll still show you how it's done. So all you have to do is simply select a subject and click on Edit Scores. Here, we can record or edit scores in two different ways. We can export a CSV or Excel file to record our scores offline and then import them from right here. Or we can simply record the scores on our platform. We already have recorded all the scores for this subject. We can edit it. And when we're done, we simply click on Save Scores. It's that simple. And now we have all our scores ranked from the best performing scores to the worst performing scores. It's that simple. You can also export these scores as a printable PDF file. Now, after we've recorded the scores for all subjects in the class, which I have gone ahead and done, we are ready to calculate the final sequence of our results. Simply click on this button right here. And in just a second or two, our application calculates our results and generates analysis for them. Now our overview page is full of valuable stats for the class. The number of students who passed and failed, the class average, the pass rate, the highest average, the top students, the students who need help, and performance breakdowns for each subject. It really looks like magic, but it's not. Just a lot of computation in the background to do all the manual work for you so you can focus on more important things. And there's more. Now if you go to the Sequence Overall Scores tab, we have the full class results for that sequence. Students ranked from the first to the last. And here we can also publish these results to make them accessible to parents in the student's mobile app. Also, we can export these results as a printable PDF. And that's the entire process for a sequence, from data entry to a fully analyzed report in just a few straightforward steps. It couldn't be simpler. The true efficiency of the system becomes even clearer as you progress through the academic year. Once the results for a sequence in a term are complete, calculating the term results follows the same simple one-click process. The platform automatically aggregates all sequence data to provide you with the same powerful overview and detailed report, but now for the entire term. We can also publish these results and export them to a printable PDF as well. The same logic extends to yearly results as well. Consolidating all term data in a final comprehensive report. But we are still not done. Once we have these results, we still need to generate individual report cards for this data, and we can do exactly just that. Click on Actions, Generate Report Cards, and it's done. What? It's that simple? Yeah, it's really that simple. Now if you click on our bell icon here, Here are our classes report cards generated and ready for download. Simply click on download. Now we have a file with every student's report card in our class ready for print. And that was a quick run through of our results page. So let's be clear about what this really means. We have transformed what is often the most stressful and time-consuming part of our academic year into a streamlined, controlled, and almost effortless process. We are taking away the burden of manual calculations, dragging Excel sheets, and risk of human error. This frees your school staff to focus on what truly matters, analyzing outcomes of the results and educating students. Speaking of analyzing outcomes, how do we turn all this data into actionable insights? That's what we will look at in our next page, analytics. So, we've calculated our results and generated all of this powerful data, but we can take it even a step further here in the analysis page. Using AI and advanced computational analysis, we can process all of these data points to reveal patterns, trends, and insights into your school's academic performances. Let me show you how. We've organized these insights into several powerful views, each designed to answer strategic questions. First, we have school level stats. This view gives you the essentials. It's a simple summary of your entire school's performances, perfect for seeing the big picture at a glance. Like the results page, you can select the time period for whose stats you want to view. It can be a sequence, a term, or an entire academic year. Once you've selected that, instantly you get your key metrics: the average score across your entire school, the pass rate, the attendance rate, and the top score of the best performing student in your entire school. Below that, the real story begins to unfold through our beautiful interactive charts. Here, you can see your school's performance distribution. This helps you understand the academic spread. Are most of them clustered in the middle, or do you have distinct groups of high and low performers? Next, the trends chart visually answers the critical question: are we getting better? You can track your school's performances over time to see if your strategy is having a real impact. From there, we get into leaderboards that celebrate excellence and identify strengths. You can see your best performing subjects, your top performing classes, and a list of the best performing teachers and students across the school. Also, we have crucial demographic insights. You can compare performances between boys and girls across different age groups. And finally, insights and recommendations. Our system synthesizes all of this data to give you clear, actionable insights. It will highlight all your key strengths and some areas for improvement. Our next view is our class level stats view, where we put a single class under the microscope to understand its unique story. To view stats for a specific class, select a time period, select a class, and instantly we get our class stats. At the top, you will instantly see our class average and how it compares to the rest of the school, the overall pass rate, and critically, the number of students our system has identified as potentially at risk, allowing us to intervene early. Next, you can see the academic makeup of our class with grade distribution chart, a more distilled breakdown of students at risk, and celebrate success by seeing a leaderboard of our top students in our class. Next, we have our subject performances. This powerful table gives you a full breakdown of how the class is performing in every single subject. You can see the average, the pass rate, and even how the class performs in a subject compared to the school-wide average for the same subject. And finally, the system automatically analyzes all this data to show you where the largest performance gaps are and provides you with clear, plain language insights and recommendations. It will point out specific strengths to build on and suggest focus areas to help guide the specific class to success. Let's move on to the next view, the subject analysis view. This is where you can see the academic health of every subject offered in your school. Right away, you can get a high-level summary with key metrics like the total number of subjects, the average pass rate, and the top performing subject for that period. Below that, we've got a table with all our school subjects neatly organized. We can sort them by the coefficient to get the most important subjects first, or the average score to see the best performing subjects. We can also sort them by the pass rate and the number of students taking that subject. Clicking on a subject shows us how the subject performs in each individual class. The final view on our analysis page is a class comparison view. This is where you can put every class in your school head to head to truly understand relative performances. The moment you get to this view, you get the highlights, the top performing class and the lowest performing class. But the real analysis happens in the charts. Here, you have three different ways to compare your classes. First, you can compare them by the class average. This chart clearly visualizes how each class compares with others, with a line showing the school average, so you can see which class is performing above or below the benchmark. Next, you can switch to pass rate. This helps you understand the consistency of each class and which of them has the most students with a passing average. And finally, grade distribution, showing you the academic makeup of each class, how many students are excellent, good, average, or struggling. It helps you understand why a class average is what it is. And below that, all of this data organized in a single table. And that's it for our analysis dashboard. As you can see, it's been designed to take you on a journey from a wide view of your entire school to more granular details, giving you clarity and powerful insights for making smart strategic decisions and driving your school forward. Our next page is our fee management page, designed to bring clarity, control, and efficiency to one of the most important aspects of school management. The entire module is organized in several tabs, taking you from a higher level overview right down to individual transactions. We are already on our first tab, the dashboard. This is where you can get a quick overview of your school's finances. You can instantly see the total number of fees you're expecting, amount of fees you've collected already, and what's pending. Below that, you find a clear breakdown of where your revenue is coming from, both by fee type and by class. And further down, you can track all the most recent payments. It's your complete financial health at a glance. Next, we'll move on to fee types. Here, you can define and view all types of fees your school charges, like your tuition, registration, or GC registration. Also, adding a fee type is pretty simple. You can click on Add Fee Type, give it a name, say lab fees, add an optional description, and click on Create. Now, we can move on to Class Fee tab to assign this fee type to a specific class. The process is just as straightforward. We'll click on Add Class Fee, select an academic year, select a class to assign this fee to. Let's say Lower Sit Science. Select a fee type, lab fees, give it an amount. Select an optional due date. Select the number of installments you want this fee paid in. Click on Create. And it's that simple. Now, to assign these fees to students in our class, simply click on Actions, click on Assign Fees, and select all the students in our class. Click on Assign Fees, and that's it. Now, to see our newly assigned fees, let's go on to the next tab, the Students' Fees. To record a payment, let's select a fee type, select the student, click on Actions, and record payment. Now, all you have to do is enter the amount, select the payment type, and record payment. We can view details for our student payment. And even better, the moment you record this payment, it is instantly and automatically reflected in the parents and student mobile app. This way, everyone is informed and it reduces inquiries and provides complete transparency. And finally, for a complete record, you have the Payments tab. This provides a full list of every payment made in our school, giving you a perfect audit of all our payment history. From the high-level dashboard in the first tab to the real-time updates in the Parents app, the KamerSchool Fee Management module gives you complete control and clarity. It again reduces manual errors, saves you countless hours of administrative work, and keeps a digital history of your school finances accessible at any time. Next, let's explore our Discipline Management page. This is designed to help you build a positive and accountable school culture by making it incredibly easy to record, track, and share students' behaviors directly with parents. And it's not just for tracking negative incidents. You can log everything from commendations and merits for great work to simple observations and, of course, discipline actions. And crucially, every record you create can be instantly and directly shared with parents through KamerSchool mobile app, keeping everyone informed and on the same page. And next, our timetable management page. This is where you will create and manage schedules for every class and teacher in your school. Let's start by creating a new timetable. It's incredibly fast. Click on Create Timetable, select a class, select an academic year, click on Create, and it's done. You can see the newly created timetable listed with the rest of our timetables. To view and or edit a class timetable, click on View Timetable, and it takes us to our timetable editor, where we can simply click on a period, select a subject, select a teacher for that subject, and click Create a Slot. And once we're done assigning subjects and teachers to each period in our class, simply click on Print to download a printable PDF of our class timetable. And by creating this timetable, you have also automatically created individual timetables for every teacher and student involved, ready for download in the teachers and students' individual pages, which we will look at later. So, in just a few clicks, you can go from a blank slate to a fully organized schedule for your entire school. KamerSchool eliminates the complexity of manual planning, prevents conflicts, and provides clear, accessible timetables for your classes, students, and teachers all at once. Next up is the Teachers page. This is your central directory for managing your entire teaching staff. Here, you'll find a clear, organized list of all your teachers with quick contact information. You can also search a specific teacher. If you click on an individual teacher, this takes us to the Teachers Detail page, where you can find more information about them. First, in the Overview tab, where you can find a snapshot of some key information and a summary of their overall performance in the last assessment period. Next, in the Performance tab, we can see the average score of students being taught by the teacher, pass rate, the percentage of students with an excellent grade, and the total number of students being taught by a teacher. Below that, grade distribution, term trends, and a detailed breakdown of subjects being taught by a teacher in various classes. Next, in our Subjects tab, we can see and modify the classes and subjects being taught by our teacher. And next, in our Timetable tab, we can see our teacher's individual timetable. We can also click on Print to see a printable PDF of our teacher's individual timetable. Next, we'll look at our Social Feed or Post page, our modern tool for school-to-parent communication. This is designed to keep your entire school community engaged and informed, going beyond just academics to share the full story of student life. Think of this as your school's private social media page. Here, you can create and publish posts with photos and videos to share news, celebrate achievements, or announce upcoming events. Creating a new post is incredibly easy. Click on Create Post, give it a title, write some content for it, maybe add a video or a photo, click Create Post. Once published, a post appears on the feed for parents to see in the KamerSchool mobile app. And just like every social media page, this is a two-way street. Parents can react to your post and leave comments, and you can respond directly to them, fostering a vibrant and interactive school community. It's a perfect way to keep parents connected to all the wonderful things happening at your school, celebrating the success that happens both inside and outside of the classroom. Next, we'll look at two more powerful tools for keeping parents involved and engaged: our announcements and the calendar events pages. First, the announcements page. This is your direct line to every parent for sharing important news and updates. Here on our announcements page, you can see all the announcements we have already created. Creating a new one is very straightforward. You just click on Create Announcements, give our announcements a title, give it content, select the target. Do you want this announcement for entire school or a specific class or classes? Click on Create, And it's done. The moment you do, parents receive a notification right on their KamerSchool mobile app. This is perfect for sending urgent alerts and important information, ensuring your message is seen instantly. And next, the calendar events pages. This is quite simply a calendar of your school's events for the entire school year, so students and parents know all the official dates for exam schedules, holidays, meetings, and all school events. This gives parents and students a clear, easy to access view of the academic year, helping them stay involved and plan ahead. Creating a new event is just as straightforward as creating an announcement. Together, these tools create a powerful communication hub, making it effortless to keep parents connected with your kids' lives both in and out of the classroom. The last and final page I would like us to look at is the student's detail page, where you can find centralized information about a single student. There are two ways to get to it. You can either go to the student's class page, click on their name, or even faster, you can use the global search bar to look up their name or matricle. So to do that, I'll go over here to the top and type in the name of a student I know exists in our system. Once we see the student, we'll click on them, and this takes us right to the student's profile. Their name, matricle, and current enrolled class. Below that, the entire school life is organized into these powerful tabs, giving you instant access to any information. The Overview tab provides a quick snapshot of their personal details, parent contact information, summary of latest academic performances, and more. Next, the Results tab, where you can see the student's complete academic history. You can view their performance for any sequence, term, or academic year, and with a single click, download a report card for any period. The Analytics tab visualizes their academic journey. You can track their progress over time, identify their strongest subjects, and see where they might need any extra support, turning their performance data into a clear story. Next, the Attendance tab shows you the student's complete attendance record for any time period you choose. The Fees tab gives you a complete financial ledger for the student, showing all their assigned fees, payments made, and outstanding balances. In the Discipline tab, you have a full record of all behavioral incidents, merits, or observations. And finally, the Timetable tab displays the student's personal weekly class schedule, which you can also download as a printable PDF. And that's it for the Students page. It brings every piece of information about a student in your school into one organized, accessible place, with all this information also mirrored in the KamerSchool Parents app. This is how you empower your school and engage parents with the insights they need to help every student succeed. And there you have it. That was a quick look at the power and simplicity of the KamerSchool platform. We've covered a lot, but we've only scratched the surface of how our platform can streamline your administrative tasks, empower your school staff, and engage your students' parents, all to build a better and brighter future for students here in our country. Have any questions? Leave us a comment down below. And if you want to see how this will work for your school, visit our website at KamerSchool.com or contact us directly on WhatsApp to get in touch or to schedule a full personalized demo. Thanks so much for watching. We can't wait to hear your thoughts and to connect with you. Stay blessed.